Hi guys, welcome to Sofa to Stamina Plus series, Stretch and Pilates number 2. In this session you'll need your mat. If you don't have a mat, just lay down a towel and also a strap or an extra towel for your stretching part. Okay, let's get started. So we're down on the floor. All I want you to do is take your hands behind your thighs and just lower yourself back down onto the floor and placing your head down, making sure the weight is even from your toes right through to your heels. The weight that you can feel touching the floor from your hips and through your shoulders is nice and even on both sides. We're going to take our hands onto our hip bones. We are going to switch our pelvic floor on, so we pull up underneath in that pelvic girdle. We bring our fingertips towards the center. Remember, we don't want to push our lower back into the floor. We want to pull away just a little bit. Pull the belly away from the fingertips, but also pulling away from the floor as well. And then, like I've said before, it's like we're wearing a corset, so we're pulling in from the front, the back and the sides, making your waist as small as you can, getting that feeling, so pulling in as if someone's giving you a big hug around the waist area. We trace up towards the rib cage, roll the shoulders back and down, take your hands down by your side with your palms towards the ceiling, and we'll just hold it here. Let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. Good job. Maybe you want to close your eyes just to get into this. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Keep squeezing through the belly. Good. Let's do our first move here. We're going to interlink our fingers. Take our hands behind our head with our thumbs running down each side of our neck, and our elbows are away from us. Make sure we're not pulling them in, keeping them away. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we contract forward, but I want you to think about sliding the ribs towards the hips. And then inhale as you lower back down. Exhale, making that space between the ribs and the hips smaller each time. Inhale as we come back down. Let's do it again. Exhale and inhale. And again, exhale and inhale. Good. And again, breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's just do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Okay, let's take our hands, place them on our belly again. Now, the reason why we're doing this is so that we can feel if there's any movement happening, if we're letting our belly release, if our hips are moving side to side, because we're going to bring our right leg up into tabletop, keeping the hands on the hips and the shoulders down if you can. We inhale as we extend that right leg out, and we exhale as we come back. So having your hands on your hips, you can feel if there's any movement, side to side. If we're lifting maybe our left hip up as the right leg goes out, that tends to be what happens. Just so we're familiar with what our body's doing, and if it's not moving around, that's great. We can feel that. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale as we extend. And exhale as we come back. Let's just try and point the toes a little bit, because that activates a few more muscles. Inhale and exhale. Good. Gently place that foot down on the floor. Let's lift the left leg up into tabletop. Remember, tabletop is your knee stacked over your hip, so you've got a right angle behind your knee and a right angle at your hip. Always coming back to this position. Inhale as we extend, point the toes. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, extend. And only coming back so the knee is stacked over the hip. Don't let it come back in too far. Inhale and exhale. Good. And again, inhale and exhale. That's the way. Breathe in and breathe out. We're still feeling around the hips, just making sure there's not too much movement, if any at all. Inhale and exhale. I think we'll just do 1 more here. Inhale and exhale. Good. And release. Good. Let's bring those knees in towards our chest, and let's just do a little movement side to side. So still warming up. But remember, this is stretch and Pilates. Stretching is really important, as well as the strength work that we get in the Pilates component as well. I've always put a lot of stretching into my Pilates classes because I think it's really important. It's a good way of getting a little bit more stretching into your life as well. And this little movement side to side feels really good, just to loosen up around the spine and around the hips. Good. Okay, let's place that left leg down again. Let's bring the right leg up into tabletop. Now your option is to leave your shoulders down on the floor, but I'm going to take my hands behind my head and contract forward. So we're just sliding forward with sliding the ribs towards the hips again. We inhale as we extend out, we exhale as we come back. Inhale, extend, but we're staying switched on the whole time. Our pelvic floor is switched on, our muscles are contracted, but we're still breathing as well. So I'm able to breathe and talk at the same time while doing this exercise. Breathe in and breathe out, but that just comes with practice. I'm just telling you where you want to be eventually. If you're not there quite yet, that's okay, it'll come. And exhale, good. Place that foot down on the floor. If you need to, just come back down, bring the shoulders down and rest. Bring the left leg up into tabletop. We contract forward again. We inhale as we extend out. We exhale as we come back. Inhale and exhale, good. Squeezing through the belly. In this position, you can see what your hips are doing. You can see if they're dipping down on one side. Remember, if you want to keep your shoulders down on the floor, that's absolutely fine. Please do that if you feel more comfortable. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Release them. Shoulders down on the floor. Hands down by your side. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to the side. And just melt into the floor just a little bit. Again, if you don't like this position with the knees apart, please just pull the knees in towards your chest. And enjoy that stretch, that release through your spine. This is just releasing through the inner thighs, but not everyone likes to be in this position. That is okay. Don't forget to breathe. Good, let's take one more breath in. And breathe out. And release, bring the knees together. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're going to bring our right leg up into tabletop again. We keep our shoulders down on the floor this time. All we're going to do is let the knee fall out to the side. However, what I want you to do is make sure that you're controlled through the belly. We're watching for that left hip and making sure that's not lifting up off the floor as the knee goes out to the right side. Also, we want to keep that tabletop. So that means that that knee is in line with that hip the whole time, even when we go out to the side. We don't change the angle of the knee. So behind the knee stays with that right angle, and same with at the hip. Okay, hands down by your side. Option to place the hand on the left hip so you know what's going on. Together we inhale as we take that knee out to the side, and we exhale as we squeeze back towards the center. Inhale, extend out to the side. Exhale, coming back. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. That's the way. Keep squeezing through the belly. If you find that that's too much, don't go out as far. Just go a little bit out and then come back. If you feel that your left hip is lifting up off the floor, it's just because you don't quite have enough strength to do this. So you just pull it back a little bit. Rather than doing it incorrectly, you just make the movement smaller. Just like we have in other sessions when we've modified exercises. And release, place that foot down on the floor. Let's reset. Let's bring the left leg up. Right hand on the right hip if you prefer, or hands down by your side. We breathe in as we go out to the side. We breathe out as we come back. Remember, we're keeping that angle behind the knee the same. So we've got a right angle there and a right angle at our hip, making sure that the left knee is not moving anywhere as well. A lot to think about in these exercises. They look like they're simple exercises, but if you do them properly, they're actually more challenging than you think. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's do it again. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Let's do one more. and breathe out and release. Good. Bring your knees in towards your chest, but this time take your knees, just pull them out to the side if you like. You don't have to do that. You can just pull the knees straight in towards the chest without taking the knees apart. Again, some people don't feel comfortable with this position. Good. Okay, shall we grab our strap now? We're going to take it around our right foot. So I like to do this stretch each time because it's a really good hamstring stretch. It's really safe because our back stays flat on the floor, and it actually helps progress with the flexibility but the back of the leg, so in the hamstring. So extend your left leg out, or you can keep it bent. It's up to you. I'm going to extend mine out. I'm going to pull my leg in nice and close. However, I'm not going to feel any pain, any tingling. It should just be a warm sensation. It shouldn't be too intense. If it's too intense, you've gone too far. That's no good. We always warm up before we stretch as well. So you don't want to do this stretch straight away in the morning. But if you were, see how we set up and we do a few exercises before we get to this stretch in the Pilates sessions, then we can do them better as well. Keep breathing. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. One more breath in and breathe out and release. Good. Shall we switch to the other side? So left leg in, or the other side if you didn't start on the right, sorry. Extend your right leg, left leg straight towards the ceiling. I've said this before, but this is my less flexible side, so I know that I can't go as far before it starts to, hurt a little bit. So I need to make sure that I don't push that too much. Good, keep breathing in and breathe out. One more breath in and breathe out and release. Well done. Okay, just put that strap to the side. We are going to extend our left leg out. We're going to bring our right leg into our chest, pulling that knee in. Now we try to, if you can, lift the left leg up off the floor. From here we inhale, exhale and change sides. Good. If this is a little bit too challenging for you, just shorten the movements just a little bit so we're not pushing all the way out, we're pushing more high than low. So the closer towards the floor we are, the harder we're working. So if it's too much for you, just pull it back just a little bit. Good. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Do quite a few reps there. If you didn't quite get to the end of those repetitions, that's okay, because there was quite a few in there because I was talking, so that's okay. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to roll onto our side. We're going to do our clams again, so like we did last week. So we're going to stack our feet on top of one another as well as our knees. We place our hand on our hip. We draw our belly button in. We inhale. As we exhale, we come up, open up, but keep the feet together. Inhale, lower, exhale. So like I mentioned last week, we're talking about the really small muscles right into our glutes, so underneath the major muscles that take over with everything that we do. We're trying to activate the really small muscles, so you feel it right underneath the buttocks, right underneath and right into the hip as well. Now I don't want you to force it, I don't want you to go so high that you are shaking or other parts of the body start to move. Just little movements. Can we do just one more? Exhale and inhale. Good. Okay, so we're going to keep our bottom leg bent. We're going to extend our top leg out. We're going to flex the foot back towards us, but we're just going to bring it forward just a little bit, so just in front of the body. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. If you need to bend your knee a little bit, that's okay. We just have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Come back. Release it down. Nice work. Good. Okay, extend the top leg again. Flex the foot back. We are going to inhale. As we exhale, lift up. Inhale, come down. Exhale as we bring that knee forward towards the chest. Keep the belly switched on. And exhale, inhale, push away. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Do it again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Shall we do 2 more? Good. Squeezing through that hip. Squeezing through the belly. Last one. And release. Nice work. Good job. Okay, from here, let's roll over to the other side. Come down, stack the knees on top of one another, keep the feet together, your eyes forward, hand on your hip. We inhale. As we exhale, we lift up, open up, squeeze, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good. And again, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, squeezing underneath the buttocks. Squeeze, just 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good job. Release. Extend that top leg, flex the foot back towards you. Take it just in front of the body, not too far, just a little bit. We'll get further on later on. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, keep flexing that foot back towards you. Exhale, good. And again, exhale, good. That's the way, just 2 more. Last one. And release. Good job. Good. Let's extend the leg again. Pull the toes back towards you. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift up. Inhale, lower. Bring the knee in. Good. Exhale. Inhale, knee in. Good. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Do it again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep the body nice and still. We've got 2 more. Good. And release down. Well done. You should be feeling that by now. And if you didn't quite get to the last repetition, that's okay. You just redo this sequence, this video, as many times as you can until you can get to the end. Okay, let's roll over onto our belly. You can do these sessions, the Pilates and stretch sessions, more than once a week as well. And that will help you get stronger faster. Okay, come on down. Let's place our chin on our hands. What we're going to do is keep a straight leg if we can. If you need to bend it, you can, that's fine. But we are going to lift one leg at a time, keeping the other leg down on the floor. Together we inhale. As we exhale, we lift up one leg and then come back down. Then we do the other side. Exhale, inhale. Do it again. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. And again, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good job. Squeezing through the glutes. Now only go up as high as you feel comfortable. If it's just a little squeeze and up off the floor, that's fine. It will get better. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. 1 more on each side. and release. Good. Take your hands down by your side and just melt into your mat. Good. Let's take our hands underneath our chin. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift the top part of our body up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, good. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And breathing in. Releasing there. Just relax. You can look the other way if you like. Just melting into your mat, into the carpet. Good. Now we're going to bring our elbows so that underneath our shoulders. I might just show you this to start with. So I'm going to tuck my toes under. I'm going to breathe in through my nose. As I breathe out, I'm going to push up. I'm pushing my hips back. And then I'm going to come forward into a plank position and hold it there, and making sure that my elbows are underneath my shoulders. Now I'll show you why I do that. The reason why I push my backside backwards and then come forwards is because I see this a lot where people just lift up from this position and the backside doesn't lift up, and their hips aren't lifted, and they'll feel it in their back, okay? So the reason why we come up this way and then come forward, it's a much stronger position, okay? So your elbows are underneath your shoulders, your toes are tucked under. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we push our hips back and lift up, come forward, and just hold that plank position. Hold it nice and strong. We're just going to hold there. Remember your corset from before, so where we squeeze in through the front, the back, and the sides, as if someone's hugging us around our waist. That's what we want to feel for 3, 2, and release down. Hold it there. Good. We will eventually get up onto our toes. If you feel that you are ready to go up onto your toes, go for it, but I'm not going to do that in this session. That's to come in a few weeks' time. So maybe just keep it where we are for now. Okay, breathe in. As we breathe out, we push our hips back. We come forward and hold our plank position. Good, holding nice and strong. That's it. Keep breathing. Squeezing in. Remember your corset. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and release down. Good. Excellent. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows are in. If you need to, just roll to the side to get up from this position, that's okay. Otherwise, breathe in. As we breathe out, we push ourselves up. We bring our hands and our knees nice and close together. We drop our chin. Tuck our tailbone under. Round out through the shoulders. So try and get the shoulders as far away from each other as you can. Good, and release there. So let's have a seat. Cross the legs over, roll the shoulders back. Sitting up nice and tall. Okay, so we're just going to take our hand on the opposite knee and just turn around. Try and open up through the chest. And release. Good, let's take it to the other side. And release, roll your shoulders back. Nice work, guys. That's our session for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Just a reminder that Pilates takes some practice to get those muscles working the way that I'm asking you to. ask your body to work. So it is going to take some time and some practice. If you do these sessions at least once a week, maybe even twice, you'll start to feel the benefits of the stretching and the strength and that sort of thing. Okay, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.